All right, I think we are live. Looks like it is. Okay, let me make some adjustments here. So, I was hoping some of you might be on briefly. A few days ago, I had made a post about the negativity we were getting from ESPN and all these other news outlets that we should trade them, get rid of them. Basically, people telling us what to do. And one of my predictions was that if we do release them, more than likely, I bet New England Patriots will pick them up. And that's exactly what happened. I don't know if it's a conceited effort by the evil empire and Patriots, but it's actually not. But it's just something to think about. Um, as somebody pointed out earlier, and I think it was in Zenny's earlier blog, within a year's time, we have lost Khalil Mack, Amari Cooper, and now Antonio Brown. Um, I'm just kind of in disbelief about what's actually occurred. I know it's easy for us to say get over it and move on, and we have to, and we will. But to not even have one game under our belts seems to be something that's really, really bothered me. And hey, Rob Byman. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it would be collusion. I mean, it's when this all went down. I think that time that then we could get a hold of Drew Rosenhaus, and maybe he spoke to Antonio Brown and said, "Okay, we'll make the apology, and they're gonna eventually find us again, but that's gonna be our way out, so we don't look like the bad guy." Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they renegotiated with the Patriots, let it simmer for a day, and this is exactly what happened. Um, it could be that he just wanted to be on Hard Knocks. I mean, think about the attention that he got on Hard Knocks. I mean, it was basically Hard Knocks Oakland Raiders showcasing Antonio Brown because all the drama revolved around him. Um, hey, Corey. So, yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, just give me your thoughts. What do you think? I know Rob Iman had mentioned collusion. Anybody else have any thoughts? As you probably know, it's not something I always do. So, um, gosh, I don't know what else to say. That's basically what I wanted to imply. It's just no, I agree to it. I mean, I definitely agree. We don't need the distraction. Hopefully, this is, what might have been inevitable. This was probably going to happen sooner than later. So, if it was, and it looks like it was going to happen, I'd rather it happened now. Um, Even though it's something that we all look forward to, it's something that we never had. I mean, it's almost like a hope and a dream that kind of just disappeared. But the great thing is that we have 16 games. I would use this as motivation. Um, so Rob Byman says Gruden's answer to the media should be Denver. Oh, I agree. I think Gruden needs to pull out all the stops from Denver. Really go after him. Um, I don't know what to do. I don't know. We talked earlier with that extra 30 million that we saved. Obviously, it's something that they can utilize. Maybe signing a Des Bryant, keeping it and using it for the cap space next year, which will probably be more advantageous to us. Um, Corey Brown saying, "I'm hearing both sides could share blame, but only AB made an apology." That's true. We still don't really know what happened with the Mayock situation. Everybody knows how I feel about the Mayock side of things. And if you don't, I just think that regardless of the person that Matt is, with regards only to being a general manager of the Raiders, I just don't think he's qualified. I think there's a certain amount of insecurity And what I mean by that, to clarify that statement, is there's a steep learning curve here. And it's like anything else. I mean, there's different elements you have to hit along the way in the learning process of being general manager. I think earlier on, I thought Lewis Reddick was a better option for us because he's worked in management. He's worked for corporate. I mean, he worked in the NFL management side of things. Um, so, I still predict that at the end of the year, Miak may step down. Again, unfortunately, there might be another turnover, I think, by the end of the year, heading into Vegas, even though we thought we got everything stabilized. I just don't think that's going to happen. But we pray for the best. We hope for the best. And we got Monday to look forward to. I think the mistake, if anything, the Raiders made was maybe not hyping up more the young players. And that was my main concern about this whole situation, is that, last year, even though we had an old team, um, oh, and I agree, Rob, that if Mac leaves, he's gonna wear the two hats, um, until a replacement can be made, if any. Um, but my concern, going back to what I had mentioned earlier, was that last year we had Nelson, we had some decent, if not quality, veterans that were on the way out, but they're not distracted by this drama. They know how to deal with things. Um, we can say that it's not affected the Raiders at all. I mean, that's the narrative the Raiders are pushing, but how can it not? I mean, here they are thinking they have one of the best, and not the best, wide receivers in the game today, as being part of their own team. And what kind of message is he sending to the rest of that team? All along, I think we should have put AB in terms of the hype machine in the back burner. You prop up Cleveland Farrell, Josh Jacobs, Abram. I'm excited by Abram. He reminds me, maybe not as good as a Woodson, but that whole energy and that vibe. I mean, it's exciting, and hopefully they're not swayed in the wrong way by the things that have happened in the last 24 hours. Um, yeah, other than that, I mean, the fact that it went to the Patriots. If any other team that it could have went to, it shouldn't have not signed with the Patriots. I mean, obviously we know about that 2001 game that kind of just changed everything for the Raiders. It was one of our last hopes with Rice and Brown on the Raiders. I think it was Rice and Brown that were still on the Raiders. I remember that game vividly. So, any other thoughts, Rob, Corey? And I don't even know if Danny's on. He might be busy with the family situation. And so it's about 11 o'clock his time. But yeah, I just want to give a quick thoughts on what the occurrences in the last 24 hours. It it's it's just hard to put into words. I mean, it's very, very disappointing. I just the Raiders don't know how to manage a team, and not a Raider apologist. I'm not a Raider. They just don't. I'm always going to be a Raider. That's my team. Always will be my team. But I just don't know. I don't know. Well, guys, I hope this was somewhat enlightening. I just wanted to give a quick vlog out there, and hopefully we'll talk to Zenny later on. And have a good night, guys.